Welcome back to our interactive segment. It's still Daybreak here on Trust TV, and today we're diving into a hot topic that has got Nigerians buzzing and talking: the presidential's appointment. Should merit override the federal character? This debate has sparked intense discussion across the country, with many citizens weighing in on the balance between merit-based appointment and the federal character principle. At the heart of this discussion is a fundamental question: should presidential appointments prioritize merits, or should it prioritize the federal character? Now, Senator Ali Ndume, representing Borno South, has been vocal about the need for merit-based appointments, arguing that qualifications and expertise should take precedence over geographical representation. He believes this approach will ensure that the most competent individuals lead key government agencies. The federal government, however, emphasizes the importance of balancing merit with the federal character principle. This approach aims to promote national unity and inclusivity, ensuring that appointments reflect Nigeria's diverse regional and ethnic groups. The Federal Character Commission is responsible for ensuring that appointments are made in accordance with these principles. Now, we all know that, for the pros and cons, for merit-based appointments, it comes down to prioritizing qualifications and expertise in the appointment processes, which we believe that expertise and qualifications are very important when appointing people to handle, specific ministries and agencies that would impact the life of Nigerians. But on the other hand, the federal character principle ensures fair representation of Nigeria's diverse region and ethnic group, which also ensures that no region or ethnic group is being felt left out. So even if we have, someone who has the merit and the qualification, we have 5 people who have the merit and the qualification, or 10 people who have that in a particular agency or different agencies, what happens to the others or the other regions that don't have representation? Would they feel the impact of governance as well? Now, balancing the act is finding the middle ground between merit and character. So we're asking you, what are your thoughts on this? Should merit override the federal character in presidential appointment? With merit saying that people who are deserving of the appointment with the right qualification, the right mindset, the right leadership skills, the right attitude to work and political will be appointed. And should it be override the federal character, which says every region should be represented? Which do you think would work best for Nigeria at this point in time? Well, the phone lines are open. Join in on the conversation, share your thoughts, share your reactions. You could also send us messages on WhatsApp, and we would definitely take them through the course of the show. We want to know what you think. The debate over whether merit should take precedence over federal character has been a long-standing, multifaceted issue in Nigeria. You find some regions saying they feel left out in appointments, saying that certain seats are not allocated to them, or some ethnic groups saying that they feel left out in the appointment or the location. And I believe it touches that delicate balance between competence and leadership, and also maintaining equitable representation across the nation's diverse region. It's quite delicate, What if you can't find, is it really possible that you can't find anybody that is truly competent or qualified across the diverse regions we have, just to create balance? Is it possible? Now, let's understand the federal character. Enshrined in Section 14, Subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution, the federal character principle aims to ensure that appointment to public service institutions reflects the nation's diversity, promoting national unity and preventing dominance by any particular group. Now, the appointments of the President Tinubu administration have been criticized, saying that it's one-sided, saying that it's not following the federal character principle, saying that it's lip-sided. So certain regions are favored. They're not really seeing the merits in it and all of that. But let's hear your thoughts. We have our first caller this morning. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Ezekiel Joseph from Katsina State, Dosima to be precise.
Good morning, all the way from Katsina. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Yes. The topic of this morning discussion is a very wonderful one. But I think what we are having in Nigeria today, I say, is not the merit or the federal character, but what we are seeing is political patronage. It's political patronage. Nowhere in Nigeria today, no geopolitical zone in Nigeria today, you will go to, you will not find people who are capable, who are, up to the task, who have all the requirements to man or to occupy a position and to work for the good of Nigeria. But we neglect that. We neglect merit. And we go about political patronage. So I think the best thing for me is to go after merit. Just let's see merit as what is the best. And leave political patronage. As I said earlier, no political zone area you will go to in Nigeria today that will not find the people that qualify for an office. But once they don't belong to a political that is on government, they neglected them. And they don't care. So I pray that our government will see that we all are Nigerians, irregardless of our tribe, irregardless of our color, irregardless of the political party we belong to.
Indeed.
Let's make Nigeria to be great. Let's see that patriotism is what matters. I pray that the Lord will help us. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. No, he has said that it's what he's seen now. It's more of political patronage than even merit or the federal character. And I said, is it possible that you can't find people who are qualified in each and every region across Nigeria? Hello, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Lilian.
Good morning.
Speaking with Shetima Yakujima, calling from Maiduguri.
Good morning, Shetima. Thank you so much for joining us. How is Maiduguri?
Maiduguri is okay. It is only the Scottish sun. That's what we are experiencing, and it is time because it is April.
All right, a quick diversion, Shetima, if you don't mind. We're seeing Governor Zulum saying that Borno is losing ground.
About merit or federal character. Lilian, you remember you said presidential appointment.
Yes.
When we talk about presidential appointment, all in all, it centers on political matters. They don't bother whether you deserve it or you have merit or you do not have merit. But to me, I have the belief that no political zone that lacks experts and who are capable of taking any assignment that you give them. They have the qualifications, they have the experience. But the truth of the matter is, when politics come in, they close their eyes. They appoint the person that they want, whether he have the qualification or he have the merit whatsoever. But if you can close your eyes to say strictly based on merit, you will have them. We will have them in abundance. We have them in abundance. But the issue is the expertise. They don't have anybody to talk about them. But if we can do it for the betterment of our nation, we will find them. We will find them. But the issue is politics. Politics. You have a good father who have contributed to our delivering of the nation. Do you have any political father who contributed in our political campaign? Before they consider you. That's what is killing the nation. But we have, as I said earlier, we have people who are experts. We have people who have the qualification to deliver beyond your expectation in any field. But the issue is politics, as I said. But if we can close our eyes to do things based on on the advancement of our nation, we will deliver. We will deliver. As my brother just dropped before saying, we should do away with where you come from. We should forget about our tribes, about our region that will come in. We focus on Nigeria progression. That is our number one target. We should see how we will develop our country. Because it's a very fitting The nations that they are far beyond us, they have started overtaking us. Look at the Africa. We are saying we are the giant of Africa. Before it was like that. Nobody can dispute about it. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. But gradually, our strength had been heading due to these politics have been come in and scatter everything. So we should be considering where we supposed to play politics and where we are not supposed to play politics for the greatness of our nation. Indeed. That's my take this morning. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, Shetema. Thank you so much. I love the way you ended the conversation, saying that, in as much as you want to play politics, but you need to decide and know where you should play politics and where you shouldn't play politics, especially when it comes to, positions that matters and could better the people. I mean, if you want to play politics with it, by all means, but have solid heads that would drive the affairs of these ministries. Have heads who are based on quality and merit. In Nigeria, we're all Nigerians. Do we still need to be talking about regional differences and ethnic differences when we say we are one Nigeria? Shouldn't we be fighting towards wanting people who are qualified to take the affairs of the nation? Let's take the next call we have. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Good morning. Please, can you turn down the volume of your TV set, please?
Hello.
I can hear you. Good morning. All right, I have to let you go there. Please, when you're calling, kindly turn down, for our first-time callers, kindly turn down the volume of your TV set and talk to us through your phone. And if you want to catch in on the conversation or hear yourself, do well to join our live stream on YouTube where the videos are, and you could go ahead and watch yourself, listen to yourself speak. But when you're calling in, do well to turn down the volume of your TV set and talk to us through your phone. So we're talking about, presidential appointment. Should it be based on merit, or the federal character that is saying the appointment should be based and should reflect our regional diversity for the sake of balance and equal representation? Now, bringing it down to all of this now, how can Nigeria effectively balance merit-based appointments with the federal character principle to ensure both competency and equitable representation? Is it possible to balance it and ensure that you have competent people who deserve it and they also represent all the diverse ethnic groups in Nigeria? Let's take the next call. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Daniel, calling from Jalingo.
Good morning, Samuel. How is Jalingo?
All
right, go ahead with your thoughts.
Okay. The issue of federal character and meritocracy, permit me to use that, is federal character was brought into Nigeria's piece of law to bring inclusiveness along all regions, especially after Civil War, which is a good measure, so that they can bring in representatives from all nations that form Nigeria. When I talk of nation, I'm talking of the ethnic groups, to bring more development. Yes, this measure is very good, but for now, it's not. They have used it, it has been used, and the aim has been achieved. There is need for us to step federal character issue aside. No states in Nigeria as for today that doesn't have university. No states as for today in Nigeria that doesn't have a federal presence. So there is need for meritocracy now to take place. Let issue of federal character should step aside. We need the best hand in every system. Places like Singapore, with my little research, even if in your family, if you can solve the problem of the whole nation, there's no problem. There's no problem. The country will give you support what you want for you to bring a larger solution to the larger population. Not unlike my tribal person is not. As it is now, can you tell me, is there any ethnic group in Nigeria that will tell you that they doesn't have a graduate? We have them all. So, when you talk of politics, yes, in everything, politics must bring interest. In politics, everybody must have interest in politics. That one is there. If you have 10 specialists who are qualified, the next thing that will come, mostly, in fact, is politics that will come in selection. So that one must be there. Let everybody have it in mind. But the issue here is that we are praying that let us have more experts so that we'll be choosing people based on merit to be in a position. Thank you very much. That's my solution.
Thank you very much for your position there. I know you said that, and I asked that question earlier. I said, is it that you would say that we don't have people who are qualified in all regions in the country in terms of education, especially for university education? It's safe to say that at least every state has a state and a federal university going on there. Some even have as far as private universities and lots of colleges of education there, and they are producing graduates every year. Are you saying that you don't have employable people or people who matter and can handle the technical know-how of different ministries and departments and appointments in the presidential cabinet across the country for the sake of representation? That is one. Another thing is, when we talk of merit, for those who are on the line of merit, who then defines the principle of merits? Who will determine what merit is during the appointment process? So do we bring it back to the federal character? Let's take the next call we have this morning. Good morning. Do we still have the caller on the line? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good morning, Lilian.
Good morning, I can hear you.
Yes, my name is thier from Dusima in Kaduna State.
Good morning, Yao. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Yes, actually, the topic of today is a very good topic because it's dealing with presidential appointment. If you look at what's happening currently, actually, federal character is not being followed because I've seen the list of the appointees. If you look at it, it is almost all of them are from one region of Nigeria. Does that mean that other regions in Nigeria have no qualified people to be appointed? So actually, the merit is supposed to be given priority, then maybe taking only one region to be given appointment. That's my take.
All right, Yao, thank you very much there for your take. He has said that, he has seen that most regions are not represented and it's lip-sided, which is what everybody's raising. And, they're still bringing up the aspect of merits. These people they have the educational qualification, they are qualified, they have the technical know-how. Are you saying that across other regions, you do not have people to create a proper representation of the diversity of Nigeria who are qualified and have, if not even better merit than those you put in power, that is creating a sense of lip-sidedness in the minds of the people? These are questions Nigerians are asking, but the phone lines are still open. Do you think merit should override federal character in presidential appointments? Would love to hear your thoughts on that. Do also send in your WhatsApp messages because we're going to be taking them shortly. So send in your messages so we'll take them in the course of the show. At this point, regional imbalances, Nigeria is a very diverse country. When they say, we do have lots of ethnic groups, is it possible to have equal representation of all the ethnic groups when it comes to presidential appointment? Is it possible to have these representations having the technical know-how and the merit and the qualifications to handle this position? How is this affecting representation? Should there be instances where merit should override the federal character? It doesn't matter what the federal characters say or what is put, especially in critical sectors like security and finance. Should there be cases where merit should override the federal character? These are all angles we'd love to explore with you this morning. And at the same time, I remember asking earlier, how should merit be defined in the context of public service? Who is going to determine the criteria for merit-based appointment? what describe merit-based appointments according to, you know, the in the context of public service? Who is setting down this is what the merit should be, this is what the merit should be, and this merit basis of this merit for qualification or the baseline set runs across all regions. So this is what merit defines, this is what the qualifications you need to have, this is what the standard should be. Who is setting that standard? Is it still the federal character, or the federal character is just strictly based on regional and diverse representation? These angles will also, you know, explore. So do well to call in and let's hear your thoughts. How can transparency also be improved in the appointment process? Because Nigerians have a question and a problem with the shady attitude of, you know, the presidency and the government in general. It's not transparent enough. It's opaque. It's dark. You're not seeing what's going on. Information is not coming out. Next thing you see a name coming up and say, "Oh, this is the minister of here and there." What was the vetting process like? You know, what is the merit, or what's the basis using his appointment? What is his qualification? Okay, it's there, but you know, is he in alignment with the federal character? Has there been a balance created? What's his backstory? Where is he coming from? Do Nigerians accept him? Are the people willing to work with him? Does he have the political will to handle the position? Or is it based on political consolidation? Oh, because this person did this for me, so I'm going to give you this appointment. All these are questions being raised by Nigerians. So the phone lines are open. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And in comparison to other climes, I know that in Nigeria, the federal character principle is constitutionally mandated to ensure diverse representation. However, debates persist on balancing this with merit-based selection to ensure effective governance. But internationally, many countries prioritize merit. Do we have a caller on the line?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Collins and I'm calling from Benin.
Your name is?
Collins.
Oh, good morning, Collins. How is Benin?
Benin is fine. It's a bit sunny, although it rained yesterday. The weather is fine today.
All right. Go ahead with your thoughts, Collins.
Yeah, I'm really finding your topic you are speaking this morning quite interesting. Presidential appointment should merit override federal character or not. I would say in appointing people, it does not really have to be carry the federal character aspect. Merit should be the uppermost priority each time appointment has to be made. But because of where we find ourselves, the kind of system that is not always prioritizing the well-being of Nigerians. You see people, they don't want to, they prepare any kind of politician to be appointed. Provided is serving the purpose of winning an election in the next election. So those are the problems we are finding. Now, when President Buhari was in power, we also that he and his brother, Mama Daura, were appointed. They were given to us. They were all lopsided. They were all one-sided. Now, if you were in this country at that time and you are from the north and you never complained about it, you should also complain when a partner is in power and doing the same thing, because present administration, we all know they are not going to do anything for the country. They are out there for themselves.
All right.
Until we are able to elect a government that understands the yearnings of the people. This rotational presidency will continue to benefit your people when your person is in power. I saw that the senator representing the Borno was making his own allegation or maybe a conference, a press statement. It was in this country when President Buhari was making lopsided appointments. All security agencies was from one side. they were in this country. Did they ever query the rationale behind it? No, they didn't. Because it favors them. Nobody will say anything. Even same thing when the Southern president is in power now. You see every of the Western Southwesterners, they will not say anything because their appointment is favoring their people. So it means the administration has failed the way forward. When you want to make a appointment, even if it's from one region, provided they are doing the work that they are sent to do, they are best for Nigeria. They are delivering the dividends of democracy, the development you are seeing it. That is the most important thing. I don't care wherever you come from. Even if you are not from this country, that you have to remind to do whatever good thing for this country, you can be appointed.
All right, Collins.
So there are so many of Nigerians that are outside this church. The country that they not bear allegiance to, they are working there and they are doing good. Doesn't mean because they are not from that country, they are not appointed. No. So if you are in this country, if a president that understands the needs of these people, he will only get you free that character and appoint by merit, not by I want to satisfy protecting persons.
All right, Collins.
Okay.
Oh, we lost Collins there, but thank you so much for your thought, Collins. Collins has said that, it's always saying where the sun faces that previous administration did the same thing and certain people were silent. But let's take the next call. After that, we'll take our WhatsApp messages. So if you're still contemplating, do want to send your messages because we're going to take them after this call. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning. Can you hear me? All right. Let's take our WhatsApp messages now. We have the first message from Abdul Salam Salihu from Mina. Abdul Salam says, in the name of prioritizing merit over federal character, some corrupt leaders exploit the system to put their loyalists, those who will shield their wrongdoings, into positions of authority. But as the caller Shetima rightly said, competent individuals exist in every region, tribe, and background. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. It is not an either-or situation. We must uphold the principle of federal character while ensuring that those appointed are also truly competent. Indeed. That was why I asked the question earlier. I said, is it that they want to say that there are people, every region and tribe and background do not have people who are competent enough to handle these positions? Hence, the federal character has been overridden in the name of appointing based on merit. Are you saying that across all the tribes and ethnic groups and region and background in Nigeria, we don't have people who are deserving with the technical know-how and the ability to handle appointments and the positions in the country? That's just, that's a question that we need to look into. Let's take the next message from Nandi Bete. He says, it's a painful reality that in Nigeria, the operators of the system have taken delight in abusing every national concept, including merit and federal character. When it comes to making appointments, our politicians will readily find merit only within their own geographical localities. And federal character has been employed to bring in even the most technical, unqualified personnel to fill sensitive positions. The way out is to strike a descriptive balance between merit and federal character. This is the only remedy through which the two concepts can be effectively managed to give this country the very best in terms of qualitative service. Indeed, each qualifications, each merit and federal character, plays out when is needed. It's just like interpreting it in your own terms. Let's take the next call before we continue with our WhatsApp messages. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning. How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
This is Ade calling from London.
Good morning, Ade. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. My comment about this is that anybody that can become president will do the same thing. They will be appointable from where the other comes from. They believe that they are giving them dividends of the democracy because of the way we are made. in Nigeria, or let me say in Nigeria, if other African countries don't do that. So we are so particular about ethnic and religion. As long as this goes on, this will continue to happen. That's the problem we have in Nigeria. If you can do like South Africa, other countries, everything, we don't need it. Every region has a merit. Every region is qualified to do whatever. But they will prefer to apply for, they believe that this is the opportunity. If they are not there, that we will not gain anything. So that's what is happening. And it's not supposed to be like this. Maybe in another 50 years. So that our ancestors will have gone then. They need to change that. But as long as we still think about religion and ethics, this is to go on. Then
Ade, sad. It seems we have a network issue with that. But Ade has said that it's something that would happen. Every president or administration that will come up will want to favor their people. Let's take the next WhatsApp message you have from Tunde Shitu. Tunde Afiz, from Saki in Oyo State. He said, merit should take precedence over federal character in Nigeria because it is about rewarding hard work and competence, not just geographical representation. Appointments and opportunities should be based on qualifications and skills, ensuring the most capable individuals lead and contribute to national development. All ethnic groups and states will surely benefit of a competent person if a competent person gets appointment. Yes, if a competent person who has the political will, everybody will benefit. Let's take our last caller, then we'll wrap up on our WhatsApp messages. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Do we still have the caller on the line? All right, let's take our last WhatsApp message this morning. And this message is from Mr. Soyombo Tolani from Ogun State. He said, good morning, Trust TV. Before I discuss the voice of Ali Ndume about lip-sided presidential appointments, firstly, where was he when President Buhari was in power? He has been in the National Assembly since the beginning of the Fourth Republic. 2, for this topic to make any meaningful impact, let us bring up the list of all presidential appointments. Show the list. For me, the appointment is balanced. So this is bad politics. All right. They have spoken up and said, no, which is exactly what Ade said. He said that he has said that each region would do what suits them best, and each supporters of whoever is in power will support who is in power. It still brings it back to, are we this one Nigeria that we're shouting? And Nigeria is even ready to understand what one Nigeria is. Because when you have a particular region in power, his people will see nothing wrong with what he's doing. When you have a different region in power, their people will see nothing wrong with what they're doing. At the end of the day, we're still the same merry-go-round all over and all over again. Explains about, what do Nigerians really want? Do we want people from our region to lead, or do we want people who are competent and are qualified? Come 2027, that's a question every Nigerian should ask themselves. Is it your region you're voting for, or you're voting for competence? This explains a lot. We're going on a quick break.